What's up, guys? Jason here at the Minto Show. Thanks for tuning in and thanks for being a subscriber, guys. Okay, so it is the 10th of February. It is absolutely a beautiful, beautiful weekend. It's 56 degrees currently. It's like 10:30. We're not getting a late start. Let me show you what I've been getting done already. But yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful weekend, so we're gonna try to get a bunch of stuff done. And I'm just wearing a long sleeve shirt, so that's pretty cool. So let me show you guys what's going on here. So this is my outside spigot, and every year I have a problem. Here's the water line, which part of it's covered with, insulation, but every year this thing breaks and freezes and cracks and water goes flying everywhere in the winter. Now, the crazy thing is that it seems to happen every other year, but there's a shutoff inside. So I always go in, before it starts getting cold, I disconnect everything, I turn the water off. But I think what's happening is the water is sitting in the pipe. So this year, let me show you where it broke this year. So, So this year, I just got back from Lowe's. This year it broke. It broke right in this piece here. So I replaced this piece, but this time I decided to put a ball valve here. So the shutoff in the crawl space is kind of up high. So I'm thinking once I shut it off there, there's water in here sitting. So once I shut it off in there, I can open the ball valve and drain out all the water. And that way it gets out of this top piece and this piece over here and then inside the house. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it this year. My brother-in-law always told me to get that PEX tubing. I think it has a better temperature tolerance than CPVC. I'm not a plumber. I don't know. And let me get out of here. I really don't understand the PEX that much. I don't understand the connections and the tools you need. So I haven't really ventured into all that, but we might have to just learn. But my brother-in-law Rob's listening. He might educate me on this. So, all right, guys. So that was already done today. So I'm letting that dry because we have to wash a bunch of microgreens trays today. I'm just getting behind because that water line was broke and we ran out of trays. So I got to get stuff done. So let's before we go, we got a busy day today. I'm gonna try to get some wood split. We're going to try to get the Ruckuses out and go for a ride because it's nice and warm. Those things probably need to get out, get the, make sure the batteries aren't drained. Got to wash the microgreens trays, and then maybe we'll wash the cars or get some salt off there. But, there's Luna girl. Say hi. Say hi to your nephews, Jonah and Noah. My nephews love seeing Luna. So, all right, guys, let's bring you up to speed on what's going on here at the driveway. So, let me show you what I bought. So here we have a section. It's a 10-foot section. It's 12 inches of corrugated pipe, and I got a collar there so we can join it. So, I'm working with Del Dot, and Del Dot's great here. I just had to buy the pipe. Those guys are going to do all the work. But the goal of it is we're going to widen the driveway. Yeah, I've always wanted to extend it. Definitely for our RV, getting it in our driveway. I've always wanted it wider because it's a tight turn. And if we always wanted to get a bigger one, a fifth wheel, I just wanted to have a bigger driveway. I don't like how the dirt, it's hard to see on camera, but it kind of slopes down, and I just want to make it safe for everybody when it comes to the stand. It's nice and level. So, yeah, so they started digging it, but they were a little concerned that it was so close to the electric box. So electric company came out. There's flags everywhere. There's spray paint markers, but yeah, so that's going to look good. But you can see here, this was the end of the pipe. That's what they're going to connect to. But yeah, so I'm not sure when they're going to get to it now that everything's marked. They actually marked it on both sides. Bunch of flags going that way. and a bunch of flags going that way. So they know what electric is. So hopefully this week, the guys at Delta have been great to work with. They keep me updated on what's going on. But yeah, so that's what's going on with the driveway. We got a bunch more wood split. We started on bay 2, trying to fill that up, and bay 3 we're kind of going through it, guys. So we still got more of a burning season to go. So I definitely have some wood there for bundle wood and plus our home. If I run out, I'm just gonna go back to bay 1. This stuff's been sitting for a while. It was sitting in the back, and now it's sitting here all dried out, so it should just be fine. So we have plenty of wood. We're not gonna get cold. But all right, before we start splitting wood, I'm gonna do something to the splitter to help me make sure I have the correct measurement. So let's go check it out. All right, guys, before we get started on the splitter, I'm gonna show you guys this tarp here. This is a tarp that's on my brush hog. I think I probably got it at Tractor Supply, but it is definitely seen better days. But I just want to show you a new tarp that I bought 2 years ago. It's from this company called White Duck. I think I got this recommendation from Wrangle Star on YouTube. I love that guy because he doesn't mess around when it comes to tools and products. He buys the best of the best. He does not mess around. I love that about that guy. But he recommended this White Duck company. And actually, this tarp here on this splitter is 2 years old. And it looks just as great from the day I opened her up. And she sits back here all year round, just like this. And she has not faded, cracked, ripped, or anything. So yeah, I'm very, very impressed with the White Duck. I don't think they're that much more than regular tarps you get in the stores, but the quality is definitely there. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, if you're looking for tarps, check out White Duck. Really, really nice products. They make some like crazy canvas tents and stuff. So yeah, check them out, White Duck. So I'm gonna rip that one off of there, and we'll put that on there. But let's talk about the splitter here real quick. Guys, so what I want to do to the splitter today is that I want to tape off 18 inches and where exactly 18 inches is on the splitter. Because I'm now in this wood pile over here. We've finished up the big pile that was over there, and now we're over here. And I really think this wood got here before I got my AccuMark, my 18-inch marker. It's on my chainsaw. So I don't exactly know what this wood is, and I just thought it'd just be a lot easier. I can, when it's on a splitter, I can know that it's good 18-inch for bundle wood, and that way I can throw like the irregulars on this side and the nice 18-inch pieces on this side. So, because we always try to keep the wood, very, very consistent on the bundle, so I want to make sure it's 18 inches long. So, and if I don't know what's over there, at least the splitter, I can take a look at that real quick, visually look at it, and then decide where they're going to go. So let's go ahead and mark it off, and we'll put a little bit of spray paint on there. All right, guys, so I'm always on this side of the splitter, so I would think this will just be fine here. So we'll just measure out 18 inches, and I don't think that 1/4 inch is going to matter, so we'll mark our spot here. I'll try to mark our spot. There we go. Get a little bit of tape. And let's see. That'll be 18 inches right there. Let's just make sure we don't go over that way. Put a little spot there. What I'm going to do is just create a little gap there, and that way we'll mark it. So we'll know that that's 18 inches. Well, I just got some Rust-Oleum. It's just black. So just put a little bit on here. All right, I think that'll work. We'll just let that dry, and then we'll rip it off when before we start splitting. I think that should be fine though. All right, guys, we'll get this. Let's get this white duck on here. I think the size I got was a 6x10. It's either 6x10 or 6x12, but yeah, you can just feel the quality in these. Super, super nice. So I think this is the top. It works just about perfect. That way it just sheds, pretty much just want to shed the rain off of it. So that should be fine. All right, guys, take our tape off. See how we did. There we go. That should do it. We have a nice little mark there so we can see where we're at. All right, let's see if she'll start on the first pull. Let's give it just a little bit of throttle, usually 3 pumps, and then we go. There we go. We'll let that give it a minute to warm up. So the first piece I threw on there, you can see it. Looks good, 18 inches, so that's a cool little visual, just a quick reference. So I think it'll work. We'll see if it'll eventually scratch off. I won't be able to see the paint, but we'll go with it. So we got a little bit done. Not as much as I hoped but I was running into some really stringy wood there. It was really fighting me. So I was kind of curious how our little mark did, and we definitely started to lose some paint. We're okay down here, but up in here we started to lose it. So yeah, I think it worked for a little bit. Hopefully, I can still see that bottom piece, so it should be fine for quite a long time. So, all right, guys, I'm done here. We're gonna go get on the scooters. We're gonna head into town, maybe grab some lunch, just get those things a little bit of road time. So, let's go hop on, check it out. All right, guys, so we got the scooters out here. I'm really curious to see if they're gonna start. They haven't been out in a few months, so let's turn them over and let's see what happens here. They're dead. All right, mine was definitely dead. Okay, so the batteries are definitely dead. But kickstart worked. Yeah, I don't know if I'd look at battery tenders for them or not. Might be a good idea. But we'll run them today, get them all charged up. All right, guys, I'm not sure how much footage I can get of this, but we're just gonna ride into Milton. It's like maybe 5-6 miles away. Doing a video of yours? All right, guys, we are back. It was a nice little ride into Milton. Went to the backyard. I had this fish taco bowl. Oh, it was incredible. Had a coffee, and Sherlyn had a burger, and then yeah, we rode back. I just couldn't believe I had to kickstart the Ruckuses there. It was like 5-6 miles. Had to kickstart them to get home. I really thought the battery would have been charged by now, but I'm gonna have to get some battery tenders for them, so no big deal. We'll get those ordered. But now got the hose out, and we're going to clean the microgreen trays. Yeah, so how I clean them is I rinse both sides, and then we come in with some solution, and we let that sit for a minute or two, and then we rinse them again. So, all right, guys, so now we come in with this. It's like a distilled vinegar. So I'll just go through, and we'll spray both sides, and then we'll let them sit, and then we'll rinse again. All right, guys, trays are clean. I think we're just gonna run through real quick, and we're gonna wash all 3 cars. Let's just do it. It's so nice out. Let's try to get some of this salt off of them. We'll start with Maggie's first, because I'm sure she's probably has some place to go. The girl's always going somewhere. All right, guys, we're gonna start with Maggie's lovely Honda Civic. We're gonna get it all cleaned up for her. It definitely has some salt on it, so we'll get her all cleaned up. Maggie's car looks really good. I'm really happy about it. All right, guys, last car. We're doing the 4Runner. It was really, really bad, but kind of had to go through it twice because it was just so bad. But she definitely looks white when she's all done. Looks like a nice bright white. So, all right, guys, I think I'm just gonna call it. It's about 5. Not sure what I'm gonna get into. Got dinner, and then Pens are playing tonight, 7:30, I think. So I'll probably check that out. But hope you guys had a great weekend. It's supposed to be nice again tomorrow. So, all right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a subscriber, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.